Absolutely. You have a great GM. You have a GM who in his first draft got you basically an all-pro tackle. He got you a Pro Bowl level wide receiver. Who knows what his ceiling is yet with St. Brown. You're looking at the second draft. You got a rookie pass rusher, number 2 overall. Everybody thought would go number 1 overall. He fell. Talk about being fortunate. That's nice. Talk about being fortunate with Sewell. Sewell's a top 3 pick in both drafts.
Hell yeah.
No reason he should have fell to 7. Why? 3 quarterbacks, 2 generational wide receivers. One of them was a tight end, and then he had Jalen Waddle. Of course, Miami was picking before you. Anybody else, they take Sewell.
So does that turn up the heat on Dan Campbell?
Yeah, of course it does, but it doesn't put pressure on him. What it does, though, it doesn't take long in the NFL to see talent. Now, in the NBA, it takes you 4, 5, 6 years to become a star player. Now, you can see it early on, but it takes time in the NBA. In the NFL, you can be Micah Parsons, come out and be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate year 1. That's real. Jamar Chase, that's real. That happens every year. And it's happening now in Detroit. You have players coming out of this guy's draft classes who can play the game. Malcolm Rodriguez is a starting linebacker in the NFL. Now, is he a Pro Bowl linebacker? We need to chill out. But he's at least a starting linebacker. That he's getting you players that can play and give you something. I'm sorry. Is it pressure? I wouldn't say pressure. What it changes, though, is fans aren't stupid. Right. They see talent.
It changes expectations for Dan.
And when you don't deliver with the talent you have, people call for your head.
He said last year, this is a 3-year project. And Adam hit it on the head. 3 wins last year, 6 or 7, maybe even 8 this year. Next year, 11 wins, win that division, get in the playoffs, win a game. So, yeah, this is the way it's supposed to work. This is the way the NFL is set up. The biggest spread so far in the 4 weeks is this week. Packers by 10. It's the only double-digit spread.
Yeah, it's supposed
so
to be
far.
parity.
And it is parity. Every week you have a 1-score game in 8 games. The NFL, they've got it down to a science. The only team that never took advantage of it was our Detroit Lions. Now, they have to take advantage of it. Otherwise, he'll be out of a job next year.
But they said it was a 3-year rebuild, and that was under the assumption that you would have your typical draft classes. We've had 2 exceptional draft classes, pulling 2 to 3 to 4
starters. Well, you missed on a second-round pick this year.
That's
see.
You don't know if you've missed yet.
Well, we'll see. Right now, he's not even ghost.
He hasn't played.
He doesn't exist.
It's an incomplete, right?
Okay.
It's an incomplete. We can call
so
it
let's
that.
Not say
it's not a
plus.
fail. It's not a pass.
Okay.
It's an incomplete at this point.
There you go.
I'm comfortable calling it that. But even with that being said, first rounder, number 1 pick that we took, Aiden Hutchinson, looks pretty damn good.
Yep.
Jamison Williams, yet to see, but all indications point with the success of the other wide receivers that he will be a serviceable player in the NFL. Not jumping over the cliff, calling him, the next Randy Moss, but he will be a serviceable wide receiver. Then you get a Malcolm Rodriguez. You mix in Joseph. Those are 4 viable starters we got out of 1 draft. Does that expedite how fast Dan Campbell should get to winning with this football team?
He has to win next year.
But that's the 3-year plan without understanding that we've done better in the draft. I think because we've done better, that 3-year plan maybe turns into a 2.5-year plan.